let's roleplay Fallout New Vegas. In the last one, we made our way to Helios 1 after assisting Cat Forlorn Hope. And now, here we are, infiltrating the solar power array. We managed to clear out the first room, but we lost Boone. After going back outside, he managed to catch up with us. And now, we're ready to clear the rest of the facility. And hopefully, provide power to Camp McCarran and the Strip. Alright. Okay. Okay. Banana yucca fruit. That'll help us out for a little bit. Some buffalo gourd seed. Alright. The observation level. Lost Bazaar. Python. Pre-war book. Some opinion nuts. Okay, let's see what there is to fix up. Active Helios 1 mainframe terminal. This mainframe is currently unresponsive. The amount of power reaching the terminal seems to be insufficient. The generator looks fine, but some kind of large vermin is chewed into the power cable. With proper know-how and some scrap metal, you could repair the connection and improve its output bandwidth. Otherwise, you'll need help. We'll repair the wire. There we go. Okay. Welcome to Poseidon.net General. Initial trials. Pending the successful launch of Archimedes 2, we ought to be able to begin field trials with the handheld rangefinder within a few weeks. Our small-scale tests have already proven the viability of sending power is microwave radiation from the plant to a remote receiver and converting it back to a usable form. All that remains is to extrapolate it to full scale and improve out the long-range communication targeting system on the rangefinder. Community sensing. On Tuesday, yeah. Let's configure the power grid. That's going to be McCarran and the Las Vegas Strip. Okay. Ruler of the tides of innovation, Poseidon Energy. Handy. I feel like this is going to be worth doing unless the sun's out. So let's go. Wow. The console is unresponsive. For it to operate properly, you would need to be activated during peak sunlight hours, 9 to 3. Okay. Oh, oh wow. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. All right. Yeah, hopefully we're able to get a ton more power over to McCarran and the Las Vegas Strip with this. Oh, do we just make this place a bigger target for the Legion? Wow.
What can I help you with? Goodbye.
You seem a little upset. Fantastic. Yo. I sent power to McCarran and the Strip.
Whoa, really? Oh, shit. I knew I could do it. Those NCR pricks can all get on their knees and worship at the altar of fucking fantastic. Don't worry. I'll tell them what you did for me, man. Not all of it, though. They think I was an idiot. But none of it. One day you could end up where I am. You never know.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Adios, amigo.
Yeah. Enough news of your good works has been passed around that people like you. I certainly hope so.
This place is off limits to civilians. You don't like it? Take it up, Lieutenant Hack.
That's not good. I'm experiencing way more crashes than I usually do. Whew. At least we didn't lose that walk through the facility. Lieutenant, we got it up and running.
There should.
Yeah. You'll probably hear about it in the update. But now that we've got Helios 1 up and running, things should be easier for the NCR overall. Yeah. Now, we do have quite a bit on our plate. We will not be doing Cold Heart, though. Though we will be doing Return to Sender, but I think it's about time that we catch up with Benny and the Great Khans. I see. And they are on the hunt. may want to get off the highway if they're hunting us this bad. Okay. Well. The jackpot, 11 million. Big ranch, Nevada State Lotto. Huh. Hoover Dam, NCR, and proud. That's us. Oh. We don't want to be wasting all that ammo. El Dorado Dry Lake. That's neat. Got them friends in? Wow. Those things are huge. Motorcycles. Oh, interesting. Now, what was it they said? Oh, yeah, the I-15, was it?
Prim as a
Hey,
new
partner.
sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Hey there.
Hopefully.
Need anything?
Yeah, let's
Sure.
trade.
Here's what I've got. Appreciate it. The I-115, wasn't it?
kind of a trading outpost. I thought. Okay, what we got? NCR flag, that's good.
Hey,
The 188. Interesting. Okay. Hey,
First Recon Beret. They're the best marksmen in the NCR military.
sure are.
Stay alert.
Thanks.
Hello. Alexander doesn't pay me to talk.
So you must be Alexander.
There's some reason I should be talking to you.
Yeah. You look like a merchant. You got anything for
Am
sale?
I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along.
I figure a guy like you gets his pick of killing gear.
You might be onto something. I'd like to hang on to any weapons mods I run across. Take a look.
Thanks. 5mm surplus. I want all that. Assault carbine forged receiver. Do you have an assault carbine, friend? You do. Upgrade springs from the service rifle. Look at this. Forged receiver. Yeah. Ha. Okay. Intense. Psycho. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah. So you're a gun runner, huh?
Clue what that even means.
Why don't you tell me
The
about it?
gun runners have been putting rapid-fire death dealing in the hands of anyone who needed to defend himself for over a century. We're the NCR's #1 supplier of weapons and ammunition. You might call us an unofficial branch of the Army.
What do you do?
I'm a salesman. I swing through McCarran and the dam once a week or so to take orders. But lately, I spend most of my time in this piss heap. Ever since the 15th shut down, all caravans come through here, right to me. I check the stock and direct deliveries onward to meet orders. Sure, it stinks to hang out here, but it won't be forever. Plus, I can afford a monthly bender on the strip and still build up my nest egg.
Huh. Tell me about your
Not much
caravans.
to tell. A Brahmin or two loaded up with weapons, and a whole mess of well-armed guards to make sure it ends up where it's supposed to. One nifty bit, though. The gun cases are rigged to explode, so trying to loot one of our caravans doesn't do much good. And that's how the NCR stays equipped. The only thing we don't bring in is energy weapons.
Why don't you deal in energy weapons?
We used to, but every caravan carrying them was getting ambushed and wiped out. by someone sophisticated enough to know which was which. We think it was the Brotherhood of Steel. Those crazies always go hard for energy weapons. But the NCR would rather pretend they killed all of them.
Huh. So where can I buy more weapons?
There's usually a gun merchant hanging around topside. I'm sure she'll take care of you.
Alright. Thank you.
Later.
Later. Nice.
Hey.
Oh, kid over there. Okay. So, we downsized a bit. Not terrible, but hey. Got our pistol. Submachine gun. This one here. Nice. Eddie. We have more we can sell.
Still making a nuisance of yourself?
You know, I don't like your
Is it any
attitude.
better if I tell you to fuck off? Still making a nuisance of yourself?
Why don't you show me what you got for sale? I got some more you
Take
can
a
hang
look.
on to. Yeah. Why don't you take this 44 Magnum, and the 9mm submachine gun, some cowboy repeaters, explosives. Yeah. That way I can take some of these. Six.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hey, kid.
Hi, mister. I hope you're doing fine today.
Yeah, I am. Where are your parents, kid? You live here all alone?
I don't have a mama or papa anymore. I see them sometimes when I take off my medicine, but they can't stay. I'm pretty used to being on my own.
Okay, I'd like to see what you have
Oh,
for sale.
I don't sell things, mister. I sell thoughts.
You sell
I
thoughts?
can take off my medicine and do some thinking. People say it's real interesting. I don't know because I never hear it. Some people say that it's a gift. Other people say it's the kind of thinking anyone could do if they watched more than they talked. I don't know which is true. I see a lot. I think a lot. There's a lot to hear through the 188, too. That maybe accounts for the thinking.
And what is your medicine? And how do you
The
take it
thing in
off?
my head is headache medicine. It works real good, except I can't think when it's on. Really think, I mean.
And you don't sell that junk
That's
behind you?
That's other people's thoughts. People had to think to make them, and the thoughts got stuck inside. I need other people's thoughts to fill my head when I'm not thinking myself. Otherwise, it's kind of empty.
I might be interested in buying your headache medicine. How
Thinking
much?
hurts you too? Aw, I wish I could let you have the one on my head, but I can't. It hurts real bad when I don't wear it.
Okay, well, I'll pay 100 caps.
Great.
Okay.
What do you want me to think about? I can think about you, here, or everywhere. What do you want?
I want to hear about
Let me
everywhere.
take off my medicine. Bull and bear over the dam, at each other's throats. But a light from Vegas? Balls spinning on the wheel. More than two at the table. Placing bets. All lose in different ways. A dam of corpses. Towns of corpses. Scattered across the sand. But whose? In what shares? Even the dealer doesn't know. Forecast, a rain of blood will flood the desert and not purify it. Blah. Thinking about everywhere always makes me feel a little sick.
Sorry, kid. How do you know these things?
I don't know anything, mister. I just think it. And then I don't.
Okay, here's another 100 caps. I want to hear your thoughts on one other
Sure.
thing.
I could do some more thinking. What should I do my thinking about this time?
How about me?
Okay. Let me take off my medicine. Your face does the thinking. 2 to the skull, yet 1 gets up. Odds are against you, but they're just numbers after the 2 to 1. You're playing the hand you've been dealt, but you don't let it rest. You shuffle and stack. And a gamble. A gamble that may pay off, but how? Forecast? Rapidly changing conditions. A lot of thinking. Most of it in your face. It's almost shouting at me. Sorry if I said anything weird.
No, that's okay. Goodbye,
So long.
kid. That's a little strange. Okay.
Hey.
Welcome to the
Hey.
188 Slop and Shop. How can I help you?
Who are
Name's
you?
Michelle. My dad and me run this store. His name's Samuel. I take the day shift and he takes nights. We came here about a month ago when Prim went to hell on account of the prison break north of there. Found a bin to call home and set up shop.
Huh. I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Have a look.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Another arms merchant. Okay.
You a merc? Because you don't look like a prospector.
Something like that. Are you an NCR
Yes,
soldier?
sir. Well, not officially. Not anymore. They mustered me out a year ago. Administrative discharge.
What was your rank?
Sergeant, 3rd Platoon Bravo Company. I was at the dam when the Legion hit us 3 years back. That was a shitstorm, and don't let anybody tell you different. The brass tried to play it down, but most of them were back at McCarran.
Why'd you leave the army?
Didn't. My CO ordered me to flog a couple deserters, and I told him to eat shit. So they kicked me out for insubordination. Those kids didn't desert. They just got liquored up on the strip and missed roll call. I don't know what else the brass expects. Half these kids don't get more than 2 weeks of training before they ship them out here.
So how'd you end up selling these
Going home
weapons?
didn't feel right. Not with those savages camped on the other side of the river sharpening their knives. And I still get to see my old platoon when they pass through here. Make sure the new CO is treating them right and sneak them extra ammo. Anyway, I was always complaining about the standard issue gear. The new kids don't even get body armor. Can you believe that?
No. The NCR doesn't have the caps to outfit their own troops?
Vegas is bleeding us dry. We're tossing caps at 100 different problems, while Caesar bides his time and lets us wear ourselves out. This war is gonna bankrupt the NCR unless we finish off the Legion fast and dirty. We shouldn't be perched up at the dam. We ought to be crossing the Colorado and sticking a boot up Caesar's ass.
I like the way you think. Show what you have for sale, Staff Sergeant.
Sure, no problem.
Just the mags, a 5.56 pistol, surplus. What's that in? 308? Chainsaw. A battle rifle. Maybe. All right. It's time to head in and take care of some unfinished business. Boulder City. I can't even believe it. It's been a long time coming. That's for sure. Woo! Well, I think that we extended the life of our service rifle. Nice. Don't wait another damn minute. Visit Hoover Dam today. Rangers give 'em hell. Boulder City. Guess that's it then. Hey, you a merchant?
Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah, let me see what you got.
Here's what I got.
That's it. Okay. Oh, they're private?
Here to pay your respects too?
What is this memorial?
Commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City and blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself so they could evacuate some of the wounded.
I'm sorry to hear that, Private.
Don't worry about it.
Where are you normally stationed?
Karen, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188. But they're not due to arrive for a while yet.
Nice to meet you. Bye. On this spot, in the year 2277, Rangers and soldiers of the New California Republic turned back the forces of Caesar's Legion during the Battle of Hoover Dam. Over 100 men and women gave their lives on Nevada soil to defend local civilians and the principles of the Republic.
We won't
May
go
this humble
quiet.
stone,
The Legion can count on that.
may this humble stone be an enduring memorial to their valor and sacrifice.
What is it?
Nothing more to say, Boone? Alright. That's fair enough. The Bighorn Saloon.
A customer.
Hey.
Not many people come into Boulder City these days.
Why don't you tell me about Boulder
Most of
City?
the town is rubble, destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam. And the only other thing around here is the concrete mixing yard.
Yeah? What's concrete used
The
for?
NCR has been constructing bunkers up and down the river. From what I've heard, it's a little late for that. Travelers over at the 188, just up the road, said that the Legion has overrun a couple of towns to the south.
Yeah, Nelson and Searchlight, I think. Where does all this concrete come
Most of
from?
the limestone comes from Quarry Junction out west, but I hear some death claws overran the quarry. With no work to be had, all the workers around here have wandered off. I'm the only one left in town.
I hear that, Ike. Well, I've got some looking around
Come
to
back
do.
real soon.
Maybe I will. Maybe we'll celebrate. Okay. Man. They couldn't have cleaned up the wounded? Combat knife. Hey, a service rifle. Ranger hat. We're cut off from the rest of the platoon, and there are legionnaires all over the place. There's no chance we can get out of here before they blow the town, so we're going to hold out against them as long as we can. If anyone ever gets this, I'd like to make sure that Private Jeffrey Huai and Corporal Marcus Christensen are commended for their valor and sacrifice. Both have upheld the ideals and honor of the New California Republic with distinction. Ranger Teresa Lutz out. We'll have to remember that. All right.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
And what's going on with these great
One of my
cons?
patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
And what are you going to do about the hostages?
Acceptable casualties, I've been told. I don't like it, but the brass has their reasons.
Yeah, well. These great cons might have something of mine. A platinum
Once
chip.
the great cons have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you.
Well, then I may be able to negotiate a deal with the cons.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack. Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the great cons. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
Yeah, I understand.
Good luck.
Man, this place is a mess.
This rubble is slippery. Watch your step.
For sure. I'm surprised we haven't been shot yet. Y'all wait here.
I'll sit tight.
Keep an eye on those hostages, Boone.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
I got better.
And here I thought us great cons were tough to kill. So, what happens now?
Where's the platinum
Don't
chip?
have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Well, I want some more answers.
Yeah? On what?
What can you tell me about
He's
Benny?
one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance.
What do you know about the
It's a
chip?
big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum though.
Why did Benny betray you?
He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up.
Oh, never mind. Let's talk about something else. Depending on, well, regarding the way you all handled me, why don't you just shoot your way out of
I'm not
here?
afraid of a gunfight. I'd rather get back to Red Rock without a few extra holes in me if I can help it.
Well, since you're not an idiot, obviously, let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR.
Negotiate. The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
I'm willing to hear other suggestions.
We try to bribe our way out, but seeing as how Benny didn't pay us yet, that won't happen.
Well, if you let the hostages free now, maybe the NCR will just let you go.
Right, and they'd probably give us all medals, too. Maybe I should kill a hostage because you wasted my time with this shit.
Any chance you're willing to surrender?
And face NCR justice? No thanks. I'd rather not spend the next 10 years doing hard labor.
Alright.
Fine.
You're not going anywhere. Sit tight.
Go on.
Hello. Man, I'm sick of this place. Can't wait to get back to Red Rock.
Oh, McMurphy. Come on, Eddie. Boone. Let's go talk to the man in charge.
Beats going up against the Legion.
Hey, you might say that.
How are the
Lieutenant.
negotiations with the Great Khans going?
I'm still working on it.
Very well. Keep me updated.
Speech plus 10. That's 36. What's up, my suit? I'm pretty sure that was a requirement of 45. We might not have that.
I'm getting real tired.
10 would just be 41. Okay. We're gonna have to come back and try something else. Let's see. Well, we can always consider our options, technically. But I'm not entirely sure. Sam wouldn't try to get those hostages out. Unfortunately, the best way around it might actually be diplomacy. Even though they got us pretty good in Good Springs. What is this? Oh, one of the ranger stations. Delta.
Hey.
Comm Officer
I'm not
Sheffer.
supposed to let civilians just walk around this place. There better be a good reason for you being here.
Of course. I'd like to know, man. Now, what do you do here?
Radio, hence the title Comm Officer. I'd much rather be out on patrol since nothing much happens around here.
Yeah, I'd like to know more about the
Well, when there's
Rangers.
trouble regular NCR troops can't handle, they send in a ranger. Problem solved. We're also responsible for keeping the borders of the NCR secure, scouting out threats, that sort of thing.
I've brought radio security code updates from Sergeant Reyes at Camp 4 Lord
Very
Hope.
well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
I will do,
Sir.
thank you. I wish that was worth some XP. We might have to go hunting for a while. Just so our silver tongue gets a little bit more polished here. We could bribe them. But I don't like the idea of that. We're not getting paid for everything that we're doing anyway. Maybe some time in the dam will shed some illumination on things. Hey there, Trooper.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
Yes, sir. Oh, a snow globe.
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Wow. You troopers aren't playing around, are you?
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Whatever it is, make it quick. I don't have time for idle chatter.
Oh, sorry, I was just taking a look around. Sorry
Then I
to bother you.
suggest you make your way back outside. My men have orders to shoot anyone caught sneaking around in sensitive areas.
Point taken.
I've never seen a robot like that before.
Well, maybe we should just head back to Boulder City then. Oh, this is the famous Hoover Dam. Never thought I'd actually see it. And that must be the fort.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Remember Bitter Springs. Legion, go home. Dead man's dog.
I'd gladly fight at your side.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
Evening.
All right. Well, it's good to see the place, but it's not going to help us out, is it? Screw the Legion. Where have you gone, America? Ain't that the truth?
Evening.
Evening. Well, I think that is a fine place to go ahead and end the episode for today. Yeah. If you're enjoying our story so far, please consider following us here on twitch.tv/JeffTheNarrator469 or liking and subscribing on YouTube under Jeff the Narrator. We're quickly approaching New Vegas, which should be exciting, but with the way things are going, Sam may need to do some more refining actions over himself. So with that being said, we're going to head back over to Boulder City, see if we can get the cons out of this situation so we can get those hostages home safe. I'd rather talk our way out of it, but Sam, he's not much of a talker at the moment. We can fix it, but I'm not sure. There are plenty of places we could go and get some more experience, though. I don't know how long I want to leave them like this. It's tense. But that decision and many others will be handled in the next one. So, please, I hope that everyone is enjoying their weekend. And until next time, keep telling stories.